I'm drama. I'm theatrical. I know. But that happened. And fries are done. Do you guys want to be happy? Like really, really happy. Because I don't think you guys want to be happy. Good morning, guys. Hope all is well. First I'm gonna eat some breakfast, some yogurt with some, I don't know how you call them, and honey. Yeah. So, yeah, kind of a organic breakfast. So it's shitty weather outside, which I already expected, because I watched the weather forecast. But yeah, because I live in the city, and I live right next to a canal. So with this kind of weather, you sometimes have like these horrible smells. I could smell something this morning, and I was like, oh, so gross. Ugh. But yeah, now I'm just waiting for the cab to come. Yeah, it's a special care taxi, so it's a little bit more expensive than a normal taxi. But my experience is that you cannot, when you're like on crutches or wheelchair, that you cannot call a random taxi, for sure not. So yeah, you pay a little bit more, but it's like worth it. And they drop you off at the location, and they pick you up in front of your door. They give some care, and I just need that, because my last experience with a taxi was like, I just saw like animal behavior, like difficult to describe, but the conversation was about, I was just out of the hospital, still on medication, still pain, and I needed to be dropped home back with the cab, and I just called a random cab. So yeah, a block before my street, he says, I'm not going any further, you need to get out. With my casking on, just out of the hospital. It's like, what the fuck? Serious? So I will never, ever, ever go with that taxi company again. So it's a Dutch taxi company. It's called like Alkmaria taxi or something, but never, ever again. That was just animal behavior. So yeah, that's why I go with a special care taxi. They don't. I tried to have it covered by the insurance, because it wasn't possible for me to walk to my physiotherapist. So yeah, they didn't wanted to cover it, because they say you're not making enough kilometers. So that was like bum. But on the other hand, I'm thanking the Lord Jesus that he gave me the blessing of being able to afford it. I prefer spending my money on something else. It is making me poor, but I'm already poor. But money needs to be spent, and if it's spent on your health, even better. Or yeah, they're a very good cab seat company, but I'm very critical, or not that critical. But one thing went wrong, but the universe, they had my back this time, unlike the other cab driver. But yeah, there was one time I got picked up by a lady, and you could see she was not used to having exercises, not at all. So like, she didn't got out of the car to like open the doors for me, and they're known for that, so they're supposed to do that, and that's what you paid for. And I already saw people on the street looking, like, get out the car. But I was like, whatever, I was tired too. So when we came to my house, again, the same situation. She didn't open the door. So I was like, oh, I'm too tired to discuss. So I got out. Or I was, having difficulties getting out, or just uncomfortable. It was all uncomfortable. So, like, a guy who was doing some construction work in our street, he came walking up towards the car, and he was like, "What is wrong with you? You're supposed to get out, help her." And then he helped me get out of the car and stuff. So, yeah, that's the only thing. But it's so nice, when you see somebody who's having like difficulties with something and you help that person out, or when you standing up for that person, it just helps a person so much, because then you know that you're not alone, that when you're struggling, that people still have your back, that people still are good. And that's so powerful. If you just, if you notice something on the street that isn't appropriate, that isn't right, and you say something of it, you make people stay. Because I was like, oh my God, did he really do that for me? So, yeah. And there was even a situation. You guys know Owen, right? Who doesn't know Owen? But she's pregnant. I don't know if I'm supposed. Yeah, most people know. So she's expecting. So she was walking on the street with her husband, and across her she saw a whole group of guys wanting to beat another guy up. So she went ballistic on these guys. So she went like with her umbrella, and she went shouting to these guys like, "Stop it! Are you insane? You're gonna stop this now!" Like, she was stopping it, and then they were shocked, so they really stopped, and the guy who they were beating up, he could go away. So I said to her, "I'm so proud of you. That is so good. You could have, it may be that you saved that kid's life, not because they were beating him up, but just because you gave him the feeling of, hey, people are still good. People are still looking out for each other, It could have been that kid went home and he would go to his room and he would have killed himself because he thought the world is bad, all bad. He doesn't want to be here anymore. So that could have happened. I know, I'm drama, I'm theatrical. I know. But that happens so many times, that you hear on the news that some kids commit suicide because they feel alone, and so I was so proud of her. I was like, wow, respect, seriously. So that doesn't mean you need to put yourself in danger. If you just see, it's a dangerous situation for yourself, keep your distance, find a way to deal with it on another way. But yeah, it helps if you just, the smallest things help. So yeah, beautiful. So proud of this girl, seriously. And so, what time now? He can be here any minute. Just need to put on my shoes, put on my coat, a little bit tight at the arms, but hey, still happy with these shoes. They're kind of big, but I don't think they look like super big on me or whatever. I don't think you would say, hey, that is a 41 or whatever, size 41. The only one who made jokes about it was my sister, but she always makes jokes. But yeah, I think they're okay. Mm-hmm. It's like super stormy right now. So, like, it was really a good thing that I went with a taxi. But it stopped raining, but it's still like super windy, like dangerously windy. So you would almost think that it's like fall or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, physiotherapy went well. So my usual physiotherapist was on holiday, so I had a replacer today. I really miss my usual physiotherapist. He was friendly and all, but not as my, usual physiotherapist, because yeah, maybe I'm nitpicking, but, and I've known my physiotherapist for like years, so maybe I'm too used to her. But no. I'm just ready for, no, she needs to come back. So hope her holiday is over soon. Next week she's coming back. But yeah, I need to do some dishes and do some cooking. So I have these to finish because they're getting old and soft. So I think I'm gonna make some, I don't know, this is not a good sign, right? The plants are growing from your potato. I don't know. Oh well. They still look eatable. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make some fries of this. And I also have some broccoli left that I need to finish. So I'm gonna cook that too. And maybe a couple and some meat with it. So just simple. Simple. Yeah. So, not much of a salt user, but for potatoes I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to it, because I like my fries with salt, so that's why I'm adding a little bit of flavor to it. Yeah, for now I'm gonna cut the broccoli, and then after this is done I can cook them and also put this in the oven and I need to put out some meat. Yeah. Be right back. Oh, going for round 2. Okay guys, I've been looking on my channel. I've been looking on my comments. I've been looking on my likes. And this is showing to me that I need to bring out the big guns. The American Seals strategy. Do you guys want to be happy? Like really, really happy. Right, yeah, you guys want to be happy, right? So what if I can guarantee you happiness? What if? Because I can. If you will get happiness if you like the video, subscribe, and comment in the comment section below. Because I don't think you guys want to be happy. I don't think so. Or else you would have pressed the like button, hit the subscribe button, and left a comment below. But you haven't. Guys, I have like 10 more minutes for you guys to quickly press that button. If you want happiness, you need to press that button. The numbers aren't going up, guys. What's going on here? I don't think you want to be happy. Nah. You guys know I'm kidding, right? We're just doing some American Seals. Bye.